Today I want to show you how I tie my FG knot. So here is an FG knot I just tied, and I'm going to go through this step-by-step process on how I tie my FG knot. Now, there's tons of FG knot videos out there, but this is what works best for me, and I wanted to share it with you, and hopefully it helps one of you. In this video today, I have black as my main line here, which is braid, and then my leader material is going to be this yellow line right here. This is what works best for me, and hopefully it will work for you as well. So what I like to do is create tension for my knot by wrapping the main line braid around my pinky, just like that. As many wraps as you need to create that tension. So that's going to keep that tension here. And then your leader material is going to lay on top of the braid, just like that. So you got your leader material and then on top of the braid, just like that. And then it's going to be a series of wraps. Now, what's important here is to create tension here, not too much so that it folds your leader material over, but enough that you can create the wraps and keep them tight so it forms a very sound knot. And you'll also be seeing me use my pointer and my thumb here to pinch the knot throughout this process so that it also holds it in place. And then this will be doing all the work back and forth so that I can create those coils and stacks and those wraps to wrap the braid around the leader material. So let's get started. I'm going to go under, below, under, above. So that's 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 19, 20. So that is 20 wraps that are going around the leader material, which again is the yellow here. 20 wraps, 10 on each side, that is forming this knot. So what's important here, again, create that tension with your pinky, and then between your index finger and your thumb, pinch that, unwrap the mainline braid from your pinky so that you have some available here. Now what we're going to want to do is put some half hitches in to hold that knot in place. So make sure you're pinching all of the wraps right there and put a half hitch in. So you're going to go around both the main line and the leader and then stick that through itself and then pull that tight and then cinch it down. Try and get that in frame for you here. So just like that. So I pulled that tight. I think I have just enough room. So here we go. So I did one. So let's do one more. So I did one. I'll do another one here, get it better in frame. Simple half hitch. Just like that. And then cinch it down. Put a little force on that. Pull it tight. So what you're going to have here is the leader material is here. And the braid is stacked up nice and tight right along there. And now all you need to do now, and this is an important step, is you need to pull the braid main line and the leader material tight. And what you're going to see here, if you did this not right, is the braid is going to dig into the leader material. It's almost going to look like the knot is getting wet, even though there's no moisture on it at all. And what that is the braid is digging into the leader material so tight, forming that nice snug connection that it's going to look like it's getting wet. So let's see if we can see that a little bit here. I'm going to pull really tight, and that right there is nice and tight. And what you'll see is it looks like it got a little wet here. Now, if you apply more force in a different environment and you're also using different diameter braid and leader material, it'll definitely look like that. But here what we got really good foundation of our FG knot. Now what we need to do, we need to cut this leader material right here, nice and close. You don't need to leave a tag or anything like that. So cut it nice and close, just like that. And then what we're going to do is put in 3 more half hitches. So we're going to be stacking those on top of where we put the other 2 half hitches. So there's 1, 2. Make sure you get those nice and tight. Let's do that third one. 3. Now, once those are nice and snug, you will have one last step, and that's just to cut the rest of that braid tag right there. Just like that. And then you will have successfully tied your first FG knot. Just like that.